Hey friends, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to take you through this practical. It is a spreadsheet processing task, and I will use Microsoft Excel as my spreadsheet program, and the version of my spreadsheet is MS Excel 2019. And here we are required to use a spreadsheet to manipulate the data in the table below. Therefore, I'm going to create a table exactly like this using Excel. Then after that, we are told to enter the marks in all bordered worksheets. Auto-fit all columns, save the workbook as mark 1. Finally, we are going to find the total marks for each subject. Here, for each subject. Again, for each subject per stream using a function for H and for K, Find mark for each student using the function here. Rank every student using a rank function. Again, we are supposed to create a well-labeled column chart on different sheets to show the mark mean of each student. Finally, about subtotals and printing. Therefore, watch till the end of the series in order to learn more. Therefore, I am supposed to enter data in worksheets, and the name of the workbook should be mark 1. Therefore, I'm going to create a workbook here on the desktop and call it mark 1 spreadsheet Excel, and the name is mark 1. Enter. I think that is the required name. Then enter the data, open, and now I can enter the data as it appears: admission number, name, stream, ADM, number, stream. Next we have so I have already entered the data. Now let us check our question here. We are required to, after entering the data, this is the first thing, I've already done it, all bordered, so it should be bordered again. The cells should be bordered, so select them again, up to rank, then go to under home tab, go to cells and click format, then format cells. Now, in order to apply borders, this is where you click, and top border, middle border, bottom border, left border, middle border, and right border. This is what is required now here. In the next, we are supposed to find the or to auto-fit all columns, and this is how you're going to auto-fit them. Columns refers to the vertical arrangement of cells. Therefore, we are going to select the cells, all the columns which are those, all the columns you are going to work with. Then under home tab, go again to format. In fact, every formatting feature is usually found here. Therefore, here we have row height, auto-fit, row height, column width, auto-fit, column width. That is what we want. And this is the solution. We have got it. So the next thing is about save the workbook as mark 1. We have already saved it, and we are done with question A. In question B, you are required to find the total marks for each subject. Total marks for each subject, that is here. Total marks. Therefore, the total marks for computer, okay, this is how it is, total for, here we have total. Therefore, for computer is equals to sum. Then the range, you select the range here. Sum D2 to D11, then enter. You get 663. How to fill across. So you are going to get for art to be 635, business 584, English 523, and mathematics 416. Then control, you save, You can save. Now the next question C, we are supposed to find the total for each subject per stream. Here we found the total for all streams. Now we're finding total for H and total for K, and here we are going to use SUMIF function. Therefore, for H we are going to write is equals to SUMIF into bracket SUMIF, select this range of the streams, comma, then we write H into bracket, H to bracket, comma, now select for computer. For example, this is for computer only for H, and we are going to get 382. Now what if we autofill? What will happen? The others will be zeros. Reason behind, we are supposed to make this, because we are comparing all the subjects with the stream, therefore the stream should be absolute. Therefore we are going to edit this formula and write $C, $2, $C, $2 up to $C, $11, and we enter autofill again, and this is what we are going to get. Again, to get 4K, again we are going to compare all the subjects with this stream, and therefore it will be absolute again. Therefore it will be equals to SUMIF into bracket this range, comma, we want K, only K, comma, then the first one like computer, close the bracket. Now you can edit here from here, $C, $2, $C, $11, enter. Going to get 281 and autofill. So we have already answered for question C. Therefore that's how we use SUMIF function. Zooming it, this is how it will look like. SUMIF $C, $2, full colon, $C, $11, H, D2 to D11. Then question D, we are supposed to find mean mark for each student. Mean mark means average, it is not total. Therefore, mean mark here will be is equals to average into bracket, select this range, D2 to H2. You can even type instead of selecting, and we are going to get Barasa with 43.8. They have to fill up to Simiyu, who has got 62.8, and then we will probably say we are done with question D. Question is about ranking the students in descending order using the mean. Therefore go to mean. Okay, let me first delete these ones. Therefore we are going to use mean function is equals to, no, not mean, rank, into bracket, select the mean, the first student, comma, then select the range. But the range should be absolute, should not change, because we are using the range to compare the position of each and every student. Yes. Then comma, we are told in descending order, therefore we are going to use 0 here. 0. Yes. Then autofill. Now you can see number 10 is Barasa with 43. And number 1 is Okunyuku with 65.4, and then we are done with number E. If we are required to create a well-labeled column chart on a different sheet to show the mark mean of every student and save the workbook as mark 2. Here, after doing any changes, we are just saving, but now here we are going to do something different. But first, to create that column chart, we can create it only here, and after that we cache to another sheet. To create a column chart, we need to select the student name here, Barasa Then holding control key, select the keys mean Wankila, mean Wafula, mean Wanjala, mean Kerubo, Amen, Akenya, mean Odhiambo, mean Okunyuku, mean Nekesa, mean Simiyu, mean. So after selecting that, go to insert and find that column chart. So column chart, here they are, column charts, here they are. You can use any of them here. Yes, here I can use this one, column chart. Here's another chart. We are not told which type, but now you can use either this or the D3D. Let me use 3D. I can give it any title and give it student mean max. And since we don't know what is baraza, what is this, you can now add something we call a key in geography, but in spreadsheet we call it legend. So here is the legend, not legend, I mean you can add axis. So here we have x-axis, and x-axis represents names, y-axis represents mean max. Then the next we have, you can format our chart to appear like this, and then after that cut. Select the outer borders and cut. Take it to another sheet, paste it there, and save as now Mark 2. I save it there as Mark. I'll save it at the desktop. Let me save it at the desktop as Mark 2. I'll call it Mark 2 and save. So that's how you are supposed to do number F. Using Mark 1, this is the keyword Mark 1. Mark 1. Use subtotals to find the average mark for each subject per stream. Save the workbook as Mark 3. Therefore, we are going to find subtotals, and subtotals involves two main steps, and the first one is sorting, and then the second one is doing the subtotaling itself, and this is how it is done. So the first step is sorting. Therefore, I'm going to select every cell which I'm going to sort, and since it is subtotaling using streams, I'm going to sort according to the stream. Go to data management, that is data, and sort. Sort by what? Stream. You can use A to Z, and this is what we shall be having. H first, K later. Now the next step after sorting, the next thing is doing the subtotaling, and it is found under data tab here, outline subtotal. Therefore, we want to find subtotal at each change in what? Stream. We have two streams, and we want to use which function? We can either count, sum, average, max. We're going to use average. And it is not about the student mean, it is about each subject. So mathematics, English, business, art, and we have also computer. Then click OK. This is what we are going to have. We can increase these cells. H average. So H average for computer is 63.7, for K is 70. For mathematics, it is 44 here H, and here it is 38. That is how we find the subtotaling, and hence we are done with question Subtotal we're supposed to save as Mark 3 as Mark 3 and save. So this is how you're supposed to do it. Now here we are having 3 of them. We have Mark 1, we have the Mark 1, there is no subtotal here, there is no chart. We have Mark 2. In Mark 2 now, we have got the chart and the sheet 1, sheet 2. And in Mark 3, we have got the subtotal is done. So the last question is about printing all of them. And printing is just an easy task. So you're supposed to print all of this and you are done with the practice. Thank you for watching my video, and if this is your first time and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so now by hitting the subscribe button, enable the notification bell, like and comment for your video suggestion. Thank you.